And today I am shopping with Raluca, and as you all know how much I love to shop, I usually sit in the car while she's shopping and work. But that's what I wanted to speak to you about today. I wanted to speak to you about what I love. I guess you could say I made a list of the 5 main things that I love about the hypnosis business. And that's what I'm going to be bringing to you today while I'm sitting out here in this mall parking lot in beautiful sunny Augusta, Maine. Augusta is kind of halfway up in the state of Maine. It's our state's capital, and we're probably about still 5 miles away from there. And it's pretty cold. It's actually 16 degrees outside. So I'm in a nice warm car bringing you this video. The only thing that could be better would be at home, but then again, I wouldn't be shopping. So let me start out by telling you the 5 things that I like best about the hypnosis business. Number 1, and most importantly, it's extremely rewarding. Now, I did make a list because I don't want to miss anything here. So it's extremely rewarding. To give you an example, even if you're not doing it out of an office, like me, I work on the road a lot. Well, last week I put out a YouTube video on my other site, my self-help site, RainyBasseresh.net. And on that YouTube site, I put out a pain management video. And within hours, I got an email or a comment on the YouTube video back stating, she said something along the lines of, "This came just at the right time. Thank you so very much. I was suffering from pain, and this really helped me out." Funny thing is, I clicked on her little icon to see who she was, and she was from Santiago, Chile. So here I am in Maine. I put out a video, and within minutes, I'm helping someone with their pain out in Chile. So you can see how it's very rewarding, especially if you're doing daily sessions. My first, probably more than half of my career, I had several offices, hypnosis offices, where I did full-time sessions from the office. So you were able to help people with pain management, with healing, with clinical things, with quitting smoking, losing weight, phobias, all kinds of different things you're able to help them with. And that's very rewarding. Now, number 2, the second thing I love the most about hypnosis is the freedom. If it wasn't for being in this business as long as I have been, I wouldn't be able to be right here speaking to you today. I'm actually shopping in Augusta, had a beautiful ride. We just came from a nice restaurant, which is why we go to Augusta. It has my favorite restaurant over here. Anyways, we had a great time. Raluca's shopping. I figured I'd do a video for a while, and after this, I'm going to go out and do some shopping with her. What other job would give me that freedom? You're self-employed. So, as a lot of you have seen, if you've been following me for a long time, sometimes I even do, I forgot to mention this, not only do videos when I'm shopping, I've done videos when I was fishing, out on my kayak or out on a boat or from shore. As long as I have my cell phone with me, I can just click live and do a video. So there's quite a bit of freedom. I'm my own boss. I call my own hours. If I don't like the boss, I can only blame myself, right? If I want a raise, I have to ask me for one. All right, number 3 is the convenience of being able to do online business as well. Now, in my early years, especially my first few years, all I did was I was doing my clinical sessions from the office, but I was trading, I guess you could say, hours for income. There was only so many hours I could work in a day, and if I wanted to make more money, I really couldn't create more hours. I couldn't leave the office. I had appointments, so I was kind of stuck. I was doing well because all you need to do is roughly 5 sessions a day in this business, 5 days a week. If you do 4 to 5 sessions a day, charging $150 a session 5 days a week, you could make $100,000 a year. It doesn't take a lot of sessions, but you'll have to do that continually for about 48 to 50 weeks out of the year, which gives you about 4 weeks off, right? So you can make a great income just doing sessions, but what if you diversify? What if you could work online? Then if somebody needed something right now, they can call me. I can do a session on the telephone, or if I had my laptop with me, and actually any kind of phone that has internet connection, you could do it on Skype. I can do group sessions from the road. I've done group sessions many times from hotel rooms, workshops. So you have the convenience of being able to do it not right in your office. If you need to go somewhere, your business goes with you. So you have clients even coming to your office. You can say, next week we're off, but I can do it, on the phone with you. Because phone sessions, if done right, can be just as effective and maybe even more effective than in-person sessions, because they don't have the stress or the worry of coming into an office and what if they're not comfortable with you. They're in the comfort of their own home. But it needs to be done properly. You want to make sure they don't fall asleep during the middle of a session, okay? And, hello, are you there? That's not going to be good. In your office, you can handle that easily. So, number 4 is the passive income possibilities. That's one of my favorites for those of you that know me. Now I've been doing this for over 20 years now, so the majority of my income is through passive income. What is passive income? It's creating online products or products that can sell themselves once they're put into the mill. For instance, ebooks. You write an ebook, you put it on Amazon, you're pretty much done. I mean, you can advertise it whether you do or not. Every time somebody buys it, you get the commission. It goes into your account, and you don't have to keep on writing the book. It gets delivered and everything. You just did it once. So what kind of things can you do for passive income? You can create audio CDs, MP3s, complete sessions if you like, or guided imagery sessions. Sell them on Amazon, on iTunes, on your website. Lots of places you could sell them. Ebooks online, you can sell ebooks, regular books in print. I have quite a few of my books in print on Amazon as well. And sometimes I have some of them in Barnes and Nobles and other books as well, bookstores as well. But I prefer doing it online because it has a lot more, I guess you could say, a lot more exposure. And even online e-courses. You can make your own course on, what do you specialize in? Do you specialize in smoking cessation? Do you specialize in sports hypnosis? How about a course? Create a small mini course, put it on a CD, sell it on your webpage, online, however you like. So those are things, once you post them, you have income continually coming in. The 5th thing I like about this business is the variety. Can you tell? Like I said, at first I used to do just the sessions. Then shortly after, probably 5-6 months after I was doing just sessions, I had 3 offices going. I got into comedy hypnosis, and I did comedy hypnosis evenings, weekends, especially around when they have high school graduations. Okay, all these schools have their high school, what they call project graduation, where they have a shut-in the night after graduation, like a big party, so the kids don't go out and celebrate and get drunk on their own. They have usually an overnight party where they invite comedy hypnotists, magicians, other kinds of entertainment. On that week, you can usually have, I've seen times where I had 10, 15 shows in 1 week, but they're usually at 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, but they can be very lucrative. Let's see, what other kind of things have I done for variety? Okay, you have individual sessions, you have comedy hypnosis. I used to love doing group sessions. I did a lot of group sessions, evenings and weekends out of my office on metaphysics type things, contacting spirits, past life regression. Ooh, okay, you can do group quit smoking. You can do group stress reduction. There's so many different things you can do. Matter of fact, if you've downloaded our online free hypnosis manual, you can get that. Go right below this video and you'll see a link for our 446-page clinical hypnosis manual. It has the entire process of how to do group sessions, okay, on smoking, and I think it has several different things. So the whole entire business part of doing a group session is in there, and that's free. See, I've already made you some money, even if you haven't bought a course from us. And that's the cool thing. I love to be able to help people, not only to heal, but help people to make money. That's what we're here for, to help people to be successful in our business. What else for variety? After I was in business a couple years, I started doing corporate sessions. Got in contact with all the businesses in the area around me. Started going door to door to businesses, handing them out these little brochures. I show how to do that in our AIA benefits package there, where I had like an envelope with my card and a letter and a couple of free $100 off coupons towards sessions. And I just went door to door saying, here's a free gift. And it said on the outside, $100 gift certificate enclosed, and let them know that we did group things. There was a cover letter telling how we do group smoking, group stress reduction, group this, group that, and people start calling you. Now, it's great for a corporation, real estate agency, whatever, to call you in and say, hey, would you come in and hypnotize 20 or 30 of our people to stop smoking? They want that because if they don't have smokers, they don't have to give so many breaks. People are healthier, they're more productive, so they'll gladly pay for that. Let's see. I already mentioned metaphysics. Oh, and then I got into being an instructor. Probably an instructor is one of the most enjoyable things I ever did, both for having fun, for helping people, and for the income. Because I was a practitioner for quite a few years, and when I became an instructor, I virtually doubled my income overnight. Because the very first class I did as an instructor, I still remember it, I had 17 people in class. So that was my very first hypnosis class, 17 students. So I made more income that week than I probably did in the previous 3 months. Okay, so you can see how it can be very lucrative. And from that point, I was doing one class a month. In addition to my hypnosis sessions, I did the class usually weekends and evenings, and I started doing them like a complete week in a row, trying to schedule appointments around it because that was so much more lucrative. So you can see there's a lot of different things, and now mostly what I do is, of course, run the association, and most of my time is spent in writing books. I like to write. I've been an author for quite a while. I've written 39 books so far. Most of them are self-help books, hypnosis-related books, books about the mind, so books in this field. And let's see, number 5 is one of my favorites also. Things I like about this business is the compensation, of course. It's great to be able to help people and do things. But you can see I'm talking a lot. My windows are steaming up. But what's the use in doing all that if you don't get paid for it, right? If you don't get paid well for it. So you can get paid very well in this business if you work the business smart. Again, by combining different things between sessions, having a variety, passive income products, online products. I do a little bit of all of them. You can make a very good income. And we've done this and made a very good income for well over 20 years now. So whether you want to do it part-time, full-time, what I tell people to do is start out doing it part-time, and you'll find that doing it part-time, just a couple days a week, if you can fill those days in with sessions, very shortly you're going to be making more money part-time than most of you can make in your full-time job, working 40 hours or more a week. Isn't that great? Okay. But make sure, if you're swapping from one job to another, make sure you're making the money first. So work one day, fill it up, the second day, fill it up, then consider leaving your other job. So it's been a great career. I've really loved it. I've enjoyed it. And I want to thank all of you for making it possible, because it is because of all of you I've been able to be in business for so long. And our job is to help you, that's what this video is for, is to help you folks to be successful. So if Raluca and I could do anything to help you to be successful, could answer your questions, be sure to contact us. Remember, we have plenty of courses online, and we have links below to our online store so you can become a practitioner or a comedy hypnotist or an instructor or learn metaphysics. We have courses on all of it. So I'd like to thank you for watching. Be sure to share this with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe. The link right below. See it? Right below me. Subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Trying to figure out how to turn this thing off now. Let's see.